Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch. Intimation, noun, an indirect suggestion. Hint, obstreperous, adjective, obstreperously, obstreperousness, difficult to deal with and noisy, noisily and stubbornly non-compliant, unruly. The expression of loss is unifying. It creates an intimation of homeland wherever I am. It's warm. I'm sullen. It becomes cold. I recover the private world by making it nameable. There is also the intimation he spent 2 years in and around Washington on behalf of a Pacific Railroad. It was here that I was destined at a later date to have a very strange experience, the first intimation of a still stranger discovery. Though there was no intimation of a split, she appeared without her wedding ring. He followed the intimation and strolled backwards and forwards on the bridge until it grew late, but without seeing any sign of his good fortune. We are not given all that much direct intimation that the government is vastly overreaching and that its power against individuals is crossing a line into police state. Look, I'm going with you. I've handled obstreperous kids before, and you haven't. The story, like many others at the time, was being suffocating by an obstreperous presidential campaign that had just entered the home stretch. It stands as the obverse of the insert, the relatively pure transmission of data, as an obstreperous non sequitur. When boys became obstreperous and refused to respect the authority of their teachers, asylum officials re-established quiet and control through the expulsion of the turbulent and disorderly spirits. To end their strikes, the army drafted obstreperous munitions workers, which only served to further lower morale among the troops. Nonetheless, the maitre d' gripped the elbow of the obstreperous playwright, who suddenly seemed more frail and elderly than he would have preferred. She made her appearance this morning at about 3 o'clock and is a very promising child, kicking valiantly and crying most obstreperously. He thought what he was seeing was obstreperousness, because this horse didn't want to be forced to do anything.